This is your source for local news in the Heartland. This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning. We're live at Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One this morning, and we're in the kitchen, which means it's time for our cooking segment. And this morning we're going to be making a nice little treat for your mom on Mother's Day. So I decided to bring the men in to do all the handiwork for me. We're going to be making Oreo balls.
Awesome.
love them.
I just want to point out to everybody, there's no fire here. We're all safe.
Yeah,
with all the
keyword
cooking.
is yes.
We're not burning down.
Hence why I decided to make Oreo balls, because
Exactly.
it's really easy and you only really
Yep.
need 3 ingredients. All you really need is obviously your Oreos. That's the main ingredient. You need 1 package of Philadelphia cream cheese or any other cream cheese that you prefer, and then obviously you just need baker's chocolate, and I decided to do white chocolate because white chocolate dipped Oreo balls just sound really, really good.
Now the
And
Oreos, you just eat those while you cook
I
this,
did,
right?
and when I was making these last night, that's what I was doing. So,
what I
and
was
I
doing
also
last
bought
night,
some
too.
sprinkles because it is Mother's Day, so I figured to put a little pastel color in there for you.
A little heart-shaped sprinkle
Yes.
to show your love to
There
your
you
mother.
go.
Exactly.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna smash up all the Oreos. So I kind of did some work for you guys, but so we're just gonna kind of just put them in a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
We'll give you a couple. And what you really want to do is really smash these up to where they're pretty much crumpled up. Like, come on.
This is a
Take out our anger.
Put some more muscle into it.
Oh, Ella Soroka.
There you go. So, you're not
This
the
is
only
great.
guy that's done that. So, anyways, you're going to keep wanting to do that until it's really fine and really small. There you go. You do whatever you want to do with that. So,
Is this a competition, dude?
I was
If
gonna
you
say,
want
apparently,
to.
Competition now?
we can get it the
but-
finest.
and also you can take, one of those meat beater things if you want. There
There you go.
there you
Brian's
go.
really
Or
getting
a
into
bowl. So, it could be a fun little thing to do with your kids if you have some for Mother's Day. So eventually, what it's going to turn out is like this. And I separated them in bags to make it easier, but they're really finely chopped. That's because I
Gotcha.
have the muscles here,
Oh.
obviously. So the easiest way that I found to do this is you're going to take 1 mixing bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and keep
Okay.
crushing them. I'm going to go ahead and dump this
I
one
feel
in
like I
there.
should elbow drop these.
So, and then we're going to take our cream cheese, and you only use 1 package, and you want to make sure it's softened. So if it's still, not at room temperature, just go ahead and stick it in the microwave for a couple seconds just to get it, nice and soft. And then what you want to do is, I found that if you cut it into cubes, it's going to be easier to mix it all at once, as opposed to just putting it
Makes sense.
in as a huge chunk. So I'm just going to cut them into cubes. And then what you're going to want to do is, I'll go ahead and put some into the bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and put in this other one that I
Oh, ours isn't good enough yet?
No, it is.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are doing a fantastic
Oh,
job.
good. I was concerned with my crushing skills.
So,
Me too.
are you guys ready to put those in?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do that.
Same bowl here.
Yep, same bowl.
Look
Because then
at
our
that.
next step
Oh, man.
is.
I don't know. You might have beat me here, Doogs.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
I'm hearing some
Now,
chunks
the
come out of there. It's a little clunky.
Now the reason why you don't want them to be huge chunks like that is because once you do mix them, you're going to want that to be more of like a paste.
Well, I enjoy
Because then it'll
chunky,
be easier to put
I
them
guess.
and make them into balls. So what I'm going to have you do is, I already warned you about this mixer,
'Kay.
is to make sure, just
Pretty
put it on
fast,
one.
you said.
Yes, but make
Before
let's-
we put it in first.
yeah, put it in
This could-
and
this-
start mixing it.
Wow, that is going
So
everywhere.
keep doing it until it mixes all together. Keep doing it, keep doing it. Keep doing it. And then you're going to take, you can stop.
Okay.
So what we'll do is we're going to take a cookie sheet. We're going to put this on, or I'm sorry, wax paper, put it on a cookie sheet. And then what we're eventually going to want to do is go ahead and dip your hand in there and make a little
Okay.
ball. And you're going to make little 1-inch balls with that, and you're going to
Oh, wow.
put them on this, and then we're going to stick them in the freezer for about 10 minutes to cool them down. And welcome back. If you're just joining us this morning, we're live from Kelly's Furniture and Carpet One in the kitchen, which means we're cooking, and we just made some Oreo balls for Mother's Day. Right, a nice little treat. And all you really need is 1 package of cream cheese, a package of Oreo cookies, and you need baker's chocolate, which it calls for 8 little cubes, and they come in packages of 6, of course, right? So you're gonna have to buy 2 of those.
Right.
And then what you do is you mix it all together, and then you're gonna start rolling them into little balls like this. They're asked to do 1-inch balls, but I kind of got a little carried away with mine, so they got a little bigger. And once you make these, you go ahead and put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes to kind of get them nice and cool. And then you melt those the chocolate, which is what I have right here, and we made our own little double boiler, so you don't need one at home. All you really need is a bigger pan on the bottom with some water, and then you put the chocolate on top in this other pan, and just make sure the water does not seep in to the chocolate.
Now, what's that called again? Chocolate? Never heard of it.
Oh yeah.
I
This
should
is
try
white
it.
chocolate.
I should try it sometime.
But so once it's all melted, you're gonna go ahead and be careful not to burn yourself, and just kind of pour it into a little bowl. That way you guys can start dipping. And all you really want to do is take that and just take one of those and then
Dip
just
it in
kind
there?
of
Oh,
dip it
okay.
in. Use the spoon, and you just kind of maybe do it like that.
You're up, Doogs.
Fancy.
There you go. And since it's Mother's Day, you can have it traditional, just like that. Or what I did was bought just little sprinkles. And you want to make sure to sprinkle them on when they're still nice and hot, so that way they stick to them.
gotcha.
And then after you're done doing this, all you're really going to do is stick them back into the refrigerator and have them cooled for about an hour before you serve them. So go ahead and continue doing that. And then once you're all done, this is what they're going to look like. And then obviously, you can enjoy them.
We got a great
So-
assembly line.
We
going,
do.
Doogs.
It's a nice
We
little
could whip
simple
out a
thing
bunch of
to
these
do.
real fast.
We could.
And you can do it for any holiday, any occasion. I did them for Christmas and made little snowmen out of them. And then here we go, and that's the final product of what they look like.
Now, can you use any Oreo, or do you stick away from the double stuff? Stick with
I
the
would
regular?
stick away from the double
Okay.
stuffs. Keep with the regular.
I'm gonna try one of these.
All right, well, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you Monday morning.